Good morning, guys. My name is Tamanna. I am from India. I gave my interview for Birmingham City University on 25th November. Today, I got mail that I cleared that interview. I recommend all you to watch mock interviews on JK Civil Engineer YouTube channel. It is highly beneficial for me. Also, it was very similar to my interview that I gave mock interview to the university interview. It was quite similar, and all the questions you should listen carefully. And also, the feedback given by JK Civil Engineer YouTube channel was excellent, as I focus more on that feedback, and I found that all this is useful for me, and I want to recommend all you that
Part
it
of
will
the
also
UK
useful for you.
student visa application, you have to go through pre-CAS, CAS, and immigration interviews. I'm providing the more CAS interviews to help you crack all the interviews along the way. I've started this service free to help students like yourself, but unfortunately, the human nature doesn't accept the free stuff without abusing the system. These interviews are not exceptional. If you want to be part of these mock interviews, click join next to the subscribe button on any of my YouTube video. You will receive a personalized meeting invite and potential questionnaire to prepare beforehand. Let's enjoy the recorded video.
Thank you very much. So my first question is, can you confirm your name and date of birth, please?
Yes, my name is Renuka Sharma and my date of birth is
What course and modules you are going to study?
I have applied for Masters in Business Administration and there are 6 core modules. And first one is Managing Strategies, Operation and Partnership. The second one is Managing Financial and Human Resource for Sustainable Business Success. Third one is Marketing in Digital Age and Corporate Social Responsibilities. Fourth is Business Simulation with Professional Development. Fifth is Mental Wealth and Applied Research. And sixth one is Applied Business Project.
Why did you choose this course?
I choose Masters in Business Administration because this course perfectly suit for my future career. As I want to join my family business, that's why I chose this course, as this course will give me the overall knowledge of business, and it will help me in identifying and evaluating ways to solve business problem and decision making ability. Also, after completion of this course, I will learn to research and analyze information in new ways that will add value to my business.
How does this course relate to your previous study?
Actually, I'm a commerce graduate. So, I studied modules like business environment, business economics, and cost accounting, management accounting, financial accounting. Also, I studied business principles, and marketing principles. So these all modules are pretty much similar with the modules for masters in business administration. Also also uh, the master in business administration is not a subject. It will not only give the subject knowledge, but also it will give me the practical knowledge.
Did you had a break between your studies?
Actually, I have completed my graduation in 2017. After that, I have a 3 years job experience as a legal advisor with the Vijay Construction in the company. There, my role was I was there, as I said that I was a legal advisor. So there, my job role was to draft various agreement, managing secretarial, as well as I was there working as a manager too. So yeah,
So how
that's
does your
been
work relate to your course?
my work is related to my course, as I'm a commerce graduate, as I said, and also a law graduate. And in my 3 years of experience, I come across the roles and responsibility of a manager, and I perform the task. I also work with various clients and manages the business. There, I learn from that managerial skills.
How long does your course last?
It is a 1 year full course.
How
It
is
is a
your
1 year.
Yeah, thank you. How
Yes.
is your course assessed?
Career counseling, career progression, CV review, job finding techniques in the UK, one-to-one session. These are the few perks you will receive when you join my YouTube channel as a member. Getting membership of my YouTube channel is a straightforward process. Next to the subscribe button on any of my YouTube channel video, click the join button there and select the one-to-one session and pay by the direct debit or by PayPal. Post your membership, you will receive a one-to-one session meeting invite at your convenience.
My course, as I said, there is a 6 core modules, and each will be assessed separately. For each taught modules, there are 2 assessments, and in each term there are 4 assessments for
Why?
each taught modules. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
And it is a mix of an examination, 2 group projects, and a 1 individual project.
Thank you. Why do you want to study at this university?
I want to study at the University of East London because it has one of the highest quality academic experience and ranked 48 in world for quality education. Also, it ranked in world top young 200 universities and first in UK for international service and visa advice. Also, the duration of my course is 1 year, as I want to complete it as soon as is possible. Also, if I talk about the teaching staff, they are well qualified and are leading researchers in their field. And this university has large number of international students, which will provide me the multicultural environment there. And yeah,
What university campus will you be studying at?
I will be studying at the university's Stratford campus.
Did you research other universities?
Yes, I researched Middlesex University and Metropolitan University. But
Ho-
I found the University of East London best because as I'm interested as this at University of East London providing me the best modules, as there in Metropolitan and Middlesex there is no corporate social responsibility and business simulation, and with professional development they don't have modules. That's it.
How much is your course tuition fee?
My course tuition fees is £16,500.
Why do you wish to study in the UK rather than in your home country?
In India, there are few renowned institutions for MBA, but as India is a populated has pretty much populations there, population here, so to get admission in India, as the process they followed is quite lengthy. Also, there is a reservation quotas and large number of applications. So it is pretty much difficult to secure a seat here. And if I compare the top ranked university in India with the universities of UK, so there is a wide difference, as in India the education system is based on theories, and but in UK and they also provide you the practical knowledge of the subject. Also in UK I can work and gain practical knowledge there with my studies. Also, the tuition fees are pretty much similar in India, and if I compare it with the Indian top ranked universities and UK's university, so if I'm getting this chance to study there, so that's why I chose this university.
What are your post-study plans?
After completing my master in business administration, I will come back to India and I will join my family business.
Where you will be staying in the UK?
I have planned to take universities on campus accommodation, also search for other student hostels accommodation there near Stratford, like Flint Rose and Eleanor Rosa and Poland House. So yeah, if I find anything, if I find difficulty in booking university's campus, then I will prefer these. But my first priority is university on campus accommodation.
How far is the university from your intended accommodation?
It is just a 5 minute walking distance.
So who is financing your study in the UK?
My father and my husband is financing my study in UK.
What is the profession of your financial sponsors?
They have a tiles business in Delhi.
So what's the proportion of their sponsorship? Is it 50-50%?
Yeah, actually, both are financing. It's not a 50-50, I can say, but if there is any requirement, then my father will also can finance if there is any requirement. Otherwise, my husband is financing it.
Would you be able to pay your tuition fee in one full amount?
Yes, I am able to pay full tuition fee in one.
Do you know how much your accommodation will cost in the UK?
Yes, I have researched and I find that accommodation cost in London is around 500 to 600 pound, but according to UK government, it is 1265 pound per month.
That 1265 is for the maintenance cost, actually. So that include the accommodation plus your living expenses, your travel, your food as well. So accommodation is only around 500 to 600 pounds.
Okay, sir.
Do you know whether you are entitled to work in the UK during your studies?
Yes, I know. I'm allowed to work 20 hours in a week. And on my vacations, I can work there for 40 hours in a week.
So how reliant are you on being able to work when you are in the UK?
Actually, my first priority is my studies, but if I find any time, then I will definitely join any part-time job because so that I will get the practical knowledge and experience.
Thank you very much. That's all I have to ask from yourself. Is there any questions for me?
No, sir. Thank you for giving your valuable time.
Thank you very much. That was pretty good. The sort of, yeah, the response, yeah, you already done your research about the accommodation, about the universities, about your modules, what you're going to study, post-study work sort of plans as well. So it's pretty much good. I found a bit sort of a bit more practice, a bit more sessions. I mean, the question is, as I said, I mean, it will be pretty much similar, and you will answer for sure similar responses. You will get, yeah, the similar responses. But if you practice them a few more, so it will feel natural and more fluent as well when you respond. Sometimes I feel like, I mean, you extended the response quite a lot, where I feel you can shorten them. Just be very explicit when the questions are. So be very explicit there to answer the questions. Like, for instance, one of the question was, why do you wish to study in the UK rather than in your home country? So you extended that quite a bit, actually. So I would simply just compare, yeah, the quality of education. You can just say, yeah, quality of education in the UK is worldwide renowned sort of education. University is high ranking. The subject, the course are very up to date. So these are a few sort of 3-4 items you can just compare the two, basically your home country and UK. Basically you can close it there rather than going too much into the detail. I'm sure, I mean, if there are counter questions there, yeah, why you feel, yeah, your home country doesn't provide that. I mean, it shouldn't go to that sort of extent, but if it does, so you need to be very explicit. Just answer what's been asked actually, rather than too much extension. One question was about the last question about how reliant are you being able to work in the UK. I would say completely ignore that. I mean, like, are you going to work in the UK? Generally, the perception from the government, from the UK government, is they bring students here for studies, not to work. In fact, although by law, that they are allowed, which you answered, quite explicitly there. You are 20 hours allowed, during your term time and full time outside, but you need to show you are completely, you're not reliant at all basically on the part-time jobs. You are self-sufficient to provide for your accommodation, your tuition fee from overseas. That is the main part actually. They bring people there so they can bring the money here as well to spend in the UK as well. So you need to show it that way. Although, I mean, there's when you are here, when you're studying, I'm sure it's no harm. By law you are allowed to work. There's no harm there actually. You can work, but I would say just ignore for this sort of part basically. Just show it. You are reliant 100% on, are you concentrating 100% on your studies? You will not work here, although by law I'm allowed to work, but I will concentrate 100% on my studies. I think that should be the best answer, if you can answer that way.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Is there any questions for me before we conclude the session?
No, sir.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I wish you all the best in your future. For joining in, but this is obviously this is a mock interview. This is a warning. I mean, you're 5 minutes late. Make sure when you go for the actual interview, you need to be way on time basically. So you will have similar sort of link for the interview to join in. Make sure you test and try all your audio video beforehand to make sure that there's no disturbance. So this is just a warning for yourself. Before we get into the more formal sort of interview, just briefly introduce yourself. I mean, where you're from and what's the plan actually? When are you joining UK?
Okay, my name is Renuka Sharma. I'm from Delhi, India, and I'm a commerce and law graduate. And I applied to University of East London, and this January intake, yes, for Master in Business Administration.
Okay, thank you very much. Your video is a bit sort of it keeps stopping, so it's possibly internet sort of issue. But these sort of things you need to ensure for your final interview. Make sure you are in a place where you don't have these sort of disturbance. That's to make sure it goes really smoothly your interview. So these are just the heads up basically before you appear for your final interview. So yes, obviously, I mean, this is just a drill. When you appear for your final interview, we'll go through in a bit of a formal way, all the questions which I've already provided. Question will be presuming similar. I would say at least 90% will be similar questions. So we will go through the drill there, and I'll provide you some feedback at the back end as well. I mean, if there's any deficiency, anything I feel, I mean, we can edit there. So, and also, this is a recorded session, so I will upload it onto YouTube as well, so you can revise and watch yourself basically how you're responding to the questions and where you are lacking. I'm sure you when you see yourself on the screen, you can clearly watch out quite a number of items there as well, so you can improve yourself before you appear for your final interview. I'm sure that's going to help along the way.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm presuming you can hear my voice clearly. So with that note, we can just make it a bit formal and start with the question answer session.